Hey guys, it's me Jay Woods, and today I just wanted to review this new palette I picked up. It's actually the Revlon Tropical Vibes palette. Basically, it's a collaboration with Revlon and Ashley Graham. Look at how cute that is. It's a super cute, like, I guess like a summer looking palette. So it also has this, which I'm assuming has to be a bronzer. And then this is like the highlighter, and then we have these two different like quads, I guess, two different eyeshadow quads. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to think of a look to create with this so I can review it. So all right, so first I'm just gonna go underneath the brows. I'm probably gonna do it with this matte shade right here. Hopefully it's not too dark for like a brow highlight. I do really prefer to use like a matte eyebrow. That matte shade is definitely very powdery. I'll show you in a second. Like, it has a lot of fallout. So I don't know if you can see it there. Let's see if it focuses. Can you see like how there's fallout from it? Maybe it's not showing up on camera, but there's definitely some fallout. It's like on my lashes. So next up, I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's a brownish, almost like a brownish red. Oh, whoa. I'm scared. Hopefully this isn't like too intense. Okay, pigmentation. Okay, wow. That is so pigmented. I'm so shook right now. Okay, so that shade is obviously super duper intense. Next I'm gonna go into this matte dark brown. So this I'm gonna put it on the lower part of my crease. Basically like where my crease meets the lid, just so we can have like a gradient of it going from darker to lighter. Oh, that's a pretty color. Alright, so now I'm just going to cut my crease. I'm not using anything like fancy or expensive or anything. I'm literally just going to cut it with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. Okay, so now that I cut my crease, I'm going to go into this color right here. It's like a champagne sort of color. Ooh. That's a pretty little color. It's like a nice champagne shade. And I forgot to mention with the matte browns, I didn't see any fallout really. I really only had that issue with like the lightest color, so that's good. Alright, now to add some drama to my inner corner, I think I'm gonna use this color right here. This is like a bright, like golden, almost like a golden green. It almost kind of reminds me of Trophy Wife by Fenty a little bit. Okay, that one definitely has some fallout when you pick it up. Hopefully it has pigment. Okay, so this shade has like crazy fallout. I'm actually just gonna wet my brush. Alright, so I'm gonna wet my brush with the NYX, what is this? Matte Finish Spray. Basically because that shade, it's very glittery. So it's kind of like chunky and... Okay, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Look at the difference with these two colors. Once you wet it versus when you don't wet it. It looks beautiful. Alright, so I'm loving the way the inner corner is looking. So now I want to add like a pop of color to the bottom. So once again, I'm just going to wet my brush. This is a different brush, obviously. But then I'm going to go into this glittery blue color. Since it's glittery, I just want to wet it ahead of time because... Oh, you know, I think this one actually is less chunky than the gold one. Even just from dipping it in right now, I can tell it's like a little bit less chunky. But yeah, so we're just going to go on the lower lash. Oh my god, it's so pretty! Ooh. Look at how gorgeous that is. Like, come on. Alright, so I applied my eyeliner, I applied some concealer, and I feel like my eyes look even better now. They definitely pop. They're so pretty. I love it. So now I want to try out the like bronzer shade. This one right down here. This is honestly, it's a very light color for a bronzer. So if you do have like a deeper complexion, you'll probably have to use that as like an eyeshadow most likely. But I think this will probably work for me. So let's see. Alright, so now I want to try out the highlighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray my face with this finishing spray, and then I'm going to go into the powder and add it to my cheekbones. I always do it like that because then you're going to get more of like that wet look. So it's going to look real sexy, like you're glowing from within. You're going to look like a glazed donut. So yeah.
Change your PJs too.
That is amazing. See what I said about being a glazed donut? Like, sweetie, that's some fresh freaking Krispy Kreme right there. Alright, so I put on a matte liquid lipstick. This is from The Balm. It's called Patience. So what I'm going to do now is just go over that with the glows. So let's see how this looks. Like I said, I'm not really a fan of gloss. I don't know about that matte lip. Just because I always wear my hair down, so then it's like my hair always gets all up in the gloss. But okay. Ooh, it has a brush tip rather than like a doe foot tip, which I already like that. Ooh. You know, when I first read the description, I saw that they called this a lip highlight rather than just calling it a lip gloss. I'm like, you trying too hard with marketing. But now I see what they mean. It really does look like it's just like highlighting your lips rather than just glossing it. Like, especially if you see it in person and you see it like really close up. It has these nice like shiny, I don't know what to call it, shiny part glitters in it, but it definitely does give like a sort of highlighted look to the lips, and I actually really do like how it looks. Alright, so my final thoughts on this palette. First of all, the packaging is so pretty. It's super cute. I do wish that there was at least one more matte shade. Like, I feel like this orange color just should have been like an orange matte so that you could use it as like a, what is it called? Like a transition shade. I feel like that would have been awesome. But I do think that the colors are obviously very pigmented, as you could tell from my eyelid. Some of the shades do have a lot of fallout, but that typically happens when you have like glittery shades. They do look really pretty though. Once you do add some water, they go on pretty gorgeous. I did like the bronzer color. It's almost like a blushy bronzer. Like, I feel like it has like a little bit of like blush in it. I don't know how to describe it, but it doesn't just look brown. It does have some type of like, I don't know, it just looks like it has like red in it or something. Am I the only one seeing this? I do love this highlighter shade. Obviously it's giving that like lit from within. I'm looking like a candle type of highlights. But yeah, I really do like this palette. Revlon, you stepping your game up. This is so fun. This is almost something that I would expect from like Maybelline. I feel like Maybelline, they do a lot more of like these types of palettes where they like to do things that are like really just like trendy and beautiful. So I'm happy to see that from Revlon as well. And then this lip highlight, honey, I'm loving it. I freaking hate lip gloss, but this one, it doesn't feel too sticky. It is sticky though, but it isn't like crazy sticky. But the finish you get from it is like, come on, my lips look so juicy. So yeah, I'm gonna link the products down below so you can buy it. Right now it's available at Amazon. I don't know if it's available like at other retailers, but yeah, if you have any questions, if you've tried this collaboration, if you love Ashley Graham, definitely let me know down below, and I'll see you next time.